Welcome back to Endangered Species Spotlight. This week we are talking about the Yosemite woolly sunflower. Now, it's not a sunflower like you're expecting. That's just the name that it's kind of called, but it's not like a sunflower, you know? So this is the Yosemite woolly sunflower, and like I said, it does not look like an actual sunflower. It's not related to the other sunflowers, and there really is very little information on the internet about this species. And additionally, this is the only in focus picture that I could find on the internet. So just bear in mind that there's very little information I could actually find about this plant. So what little information I could find is that it is native to California, and specifically it is endemic to Sierra Nevada, even more specifically to Yosemite National Park. That is pretty much the only place that this flower is found in the entire world. Now again, I could not find much information about why these are actually endangered, but from what I could find, it's kind of the reason many things in the national park are endangered due to like habitat loss, destruction, also the droughts that are currently and have been for a while happening in California that are specifically affecting many plant species there. My guess as well, now this isn't like an actual fact or anything, this is just a hypothesis that I personally have, is that since it is in such a popular national park, I'm guessing that some tourists accidentally harm these plants every year by like not looking where they're going, not knowing that these plants are endangered, and just kind of stepping on and over and putting their stuff down just in the foliage, not knowing that they may accidentally be destroying an endangered plant. So please, if you're anywhere, be mindful of your surroundings. Try not to disturb the environment as much as possible. But that goes for pretty much everywhere, not just national parks. But yeah, that's not like a fact or anything that I found. That is just kind of my guess. But yeah, largely habitat destruction and loss is very dangerous for many animals and plants that are endemic to only a small area, as well as the big droughts that are happening, which also leads to forest fires, which does destroy more of these plant specimens. Now, there are a number of steps being taken to protect not like the Yosemite woolly sunflower specifically, but all the endangered endemic plants within the entire national park. This flower, along with a number of other endemic plant species, are like kind of all together protected within the national park. So there's like a kind of overall conservation effort going on within the park that involves like informing tourists of the endangered plants and reclaiming and just helping naturalize abandoned campsites and other areas to promote plant growth. There's also, of course, fire watch and warnings and restrictions that help to protect many things, not just specifically plants there. So there are quite a few steps being taken, and conservation within national parks is kind of easier and harder at the same time, because it's harder because you have to deal with tourists and all that, and sometimes people don't respect the rules and regulations. But it's also easier to get protection for national parks because they're already kind of protected anyways. But yeah, while there's not a lot of specific information about the conservation of the Yosemite woolly sunflower itself, there is quite a lot of steps being taken to protect the plants of the national park as a whole. So I think that counts, and I think that's a positive thing to come out of this.